solution for something that's really bad, like, I don't know, like some sort of like really bad, like somebody gets killed, like kind of like the Luigi thing, but like maybe a little bit worse than that. It's like political, and I'm just like coming up with an example, right? Like maybe some like terror attack happens or whatever, and if you have people on Twitch that are so, the fact is that
perfect.
You know, there are people that call me the Pope of journalism. Why did you do it? I don't know. Hassan tweeted about the CNN video. Oh, I bet he did. He's probably very upset about this because it makes him look bad. I mean, I'm sure he's upset about them blaming him. And it looks bad. It really does. And so I said this shit was going to happen. And again, I told them this was going to happen. I said a 100% chance this is going to happen. And that's what it was. And I don't know what to say, guys. And this is really, really, really bad. And I don't know what to say. And yeah, I bet the shooter strapped us on. Oh, I never said that it was hit. Again, I never blamed, and I am not blaming it on him. That's not what I'm saying. I was saying is that by Twitch allowing this rhetoric on the platform, they opened themselves up to the accusations.
I want to move everything from over at the original base over to here now.
Like,
oh, no, I need to work on a basement because that's where I'm going to have my storage room.
And the Houthis, okay? We're not talking about, like, you know, some, you know,
finish the fireplace later.
We're talking about the literal fucking terrorist story. And so there you go. And, dear most humble Zap, there's nothing to brag about here. I didn't listen. Why did it not happen sooner? Unbelievable. I said it was going to be 6 months to a year, and I think I was just about right. And, there you go. And, it's that simple. The Twitch allows terrorist rhetoric, that just means they support it. Well, it's going to look very, very bad. And the problem is not that it's, like, I'm going to be honest. I don't think that it's Hassan's fault that this happened. That's great. Like, it's not like this guy watched Hassan and then he just immediately went over and said, okay, I'm going to go shoot up this embassy. Right?
Okay,
I don't
so
think
just
that's what
4
happened.
blocks,
Like,
pretty
this
much.
is probably a confluence of events. No, and I'm just being honest, right? Most people get radicalized and they do things, and there's like 50 different fucking things that come together. But the difference is that with Twitch, they don't do anything about it. And so, like, that's the big problem. You said it yesterday. You have the ability to stop things from happening if you don't basically agree with it. Yes, exactly. And so, I mean, how do you know that didn't happen? It's not something that I would say happened. That's outrageous to say that would happen. That's crazy to accuse somebody of that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I would never say that. And so, anyway, do a video. We told you. I tried. And listen, I'm going to put it down. All right. If there's anybody from Amazon and or even the executive leadership at Twitch, and you guys really want me to come in and fix this, right? I don't know if it's fixable yet. I actually think that this could be it. Like this legitimately could be so damaging it will cause advertisers to leave. I think that a lot of people are massively downplaying how big of a deal it is that you have a named person that is being connected to an active terror attack who has a history of supporting terrorist organizations. This is really, really fucking bad. Extremely fucking bad. And if you think that, like, Twitch and advertisers and people like that, Adpocalypse 2.0, this is going to make the last one look like a joke. Like, if this catches on and gets bigger, and I don't think, again, do you remember whenever the Adpocalypse happened? Do you remember when it happened, and I said it wouldn't happen immediately, it would happen maybe, like, 3 or 4 months in the future because of the way that advertising budgets work? Remember whenever I said that? Remember when I said that? I'm trying to make sure that we're all on the same page, no? Well, I said basically, so no, okay, so this is what I had said, and I'll go back and I can repeat myself again, is that advertising contracts and budgets usually happen on a yearly, quarterly, or, semester basis, right? Like a 6-month basis. So advertising contracts usually do not immediately get canceled, but they oftentimes do not get renewed. And so I said that whenever the first Twitch Adpocalypse happened, and some people were saying there was no Adpocalypse, I said, you're right, because you haven't seen it yet, because the ripple hasn't gotten far enough out. Now we see the ripple coming farther out, and you're seeing,
I think
about all the streamers
I could have a
that have said that they've lost
storm door right here, maybe.
Like Techie was right, Techzone was right, I was right, you know, like it was so obvious, right? This was going to happen. And so yes, blaming Hassan is basically blaming GTA for violence. I'm not, like, I am not, listen, I'm sure he's going to get mad about this. I'm not blaming Hassan. Period. I'm not. Okay, let's move on. So, that's it. Terrible comparison. Well, what I'm saying, the ADL did, yes. And I'm saying this is what happened. And, anyway, my viewers can't. You can have, what do you think? I have to tell you what you have to think or whatnot. I'm giving you my opinion. I don't think that it's reasonable to say that, and it's not fair, especially not with we don't have any evidence of that yet, right? I mean, it's crazy to say. And so, why are you not? You can only use him as an example every day. Why am I not? Because correlation does not mean causation. That's the reason why.
Sparkle is here to save the day.
Sparkle is here to save the day.
Is that shooting first and asking questions later has gotten me in trouble
I don't
in the past, and I don't want it to get me in trouble again. And I try to be accurate and correct in what I say, and I try not to draw conclusions before I'm certain of them. And so that's it.
Look at what
and that's really all there is to it. And it's a venomous rhetoric that gets pushed all the time. Yes, of course. Don't you think he's contributing to radicalization? Does Hassan contribute to radicalizing people? Absolutely. 100% he contributes to radicalizing people. Like, without a doubt. And I'm sure to some extent so do I. Right? I'm not saying, like, I'm not special. Like, this is the way that a lot of political rhetoric is, right? But, like, the point is that, yes, 100% that happens. When you tweet out the picture of a gun that was used to kill a elected representative as a response to another elected representative, and then you have to delete the tweet, everybody knows why you deleted the tweet. It's because you knew you were going to get in trouble. It's because it was bad. And so that's it. It's not his fault, but he does fan the plans. Yes, exactly. You don't call for violence? I do not call for violence. The only thing I call for is extreme punishment through the legal system. That's what I do call for. And so anyway, that's the difference. You radicalize me in being more logically inclined. Yes, I've radicalized. What I have done, I am a radicalizing force. I radicalize people towards the truth. That's the difference between me and a lot of other people. But, you know, that's okay, right? And, you know, nobody's going to be perfect. Well, almost nobody. But, you know, and again, I don't like a person normally that sees this and realizes they were vindicated on this level. You know, people like this usually don't, you know, it affects their ego. Luckily, I am the most humble streamer on the platform. I don't let this affect my ego. I know that this was a pretty easy prediction to make. Anybody could have expected this to happen. And I have mentioned it multiple times over the years. It's not really a big deal. But I just want to say that in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. And that's where I am. I'm not a wizard. I'm not Nostradamus. But at least I try to look around and see what's happening. Other people close their eyes and they imagine what they want to have happen. That's the difference. That's the reason. I have 4 eyes and I still can't see. Good one. And, yeah, there you go. And, what is something? Yeah, so I don't even think it's that big of a deal that I was right about this, but there you go. And, I'll leave the gamer out of it. Yeah, this is not a gamer thing, but yeah. But all of us need to call it out. Thinking about the New York Times doing a glossy profile of this gamer Hassan Piker, who regularly
oh dear.
Genocidal rhetoric against Jewish people in the Jewish state. Have you seen that Hassan calls you a white supremacist? Which time? You'd have to be more specific. But, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I've seen it recently. I mean, sure, I don't know, is there a new one in the last day or so? Maybe there has been. And so, anyway, yeah, I'm not sure. And, Dagheel thinks there's 20 gifted subs. I appreciate that. And by the way, I love how, you know, for being a white supremacist, I sure do interact with a lot of brown people, right? Isn't that weird that I make videos supporting brown people regularly and black people regularly, and I have friends with them, and, you know, Anyway, so this is what's happened, and obviously, I want to say, I tried so hard to warn Twitch that this was going to happen. I said, please listen to me. Please listen. Please don't take this bullshit. Asmon War... Right, Dentist formulated TheraBreath mouthwash. We get better mouthwash.
W level 30, baby.
Oh, man. They all knew. The ADL can be ridiculous. The time's 61% right. Yes, there we go. And the error will leftist call for genocide against Jews, but at the same time call for everybody a Nazi. Funniest thing about this, he gave Hassan the coveted gamer title that Asmongold were proud to be recognized for. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I explained to everyone how much these journalists loved them. I guess he's about to find out. Well, do you remember what I said before about how your biggest strength is your biggest weakness? Well, I think this is a great example of that. Hassan has enjoyed a tremendous amount of preferential treatment by the media, and that preferential treatment has increased his image, and it's caused a lot more mainstream media to get attention on him, and now he's reaping the consequences of that with people naming him as a radicalizing force after a terrorist attack. And that's what happens. And again, that's that's the way it goes. And this is wild, honestly. It's not wild to me. It's exactly what happened. And I can read this here. This is what happened. And so 2 staff members from the Embassy of Israel were fatally shot outside the Capital Jewish Museum in D.C. The suspect, identified as a 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez from Chicago, shouted "Free Palestine" after shooting and during the arrest. Yes, I'm sure everybody in Palestine, this is really going to help them. And shooting 2 random young people that work at an embassy. And authorities are investigating the possible motives, including terrorism and anti-Semitism. So we'll go ahead and we'll look into this individual and see if there's any information about this at all. And yeah, let's see here. The judge got arrested for helping illegals avoid ICE. Yeah, we're gonna get to that, but not yet. And anyway, it's Hispanic born in Chicago. He was completely radicalized by socialism and Islamic propaganda. His profile flags. Profile flags Islamic countries and his beliefs were that of Hamas. I can confirm he was a Twitch user. There's no way. There's no... Dude. There is no way. Oh, God. Do you want to know what the best plot twist would be? Is if he was banned in Hassan's chat, he was a tier 3 sub in mine. That would be the craziest plot twist that you could possibly see. Yeah, I mean, by the way, that would definitely be the most, it'd be funny. Yeah. And anyway, let's see here. Domestic terrorist hunting Jews last night. Let's see if I can find it. Do you think I can confirm he was a Twitch user? How do we know about this? Richie Torres was going off on Amazon policy earlier this year. It was creating terror.
Yo, what up, Krusty? What's up, man? How have you been?
I don't doubt it. Can you post evidence? Yeah, let's see the evidence. How can you confirm he was a Twitch user? We're not really sure. And I don't know. Yeah, I want to see the evidence. I want to find it. I mean, former Twitter accounts of the shooter and the news. This is his web archive. He changed his handle to Kyle Leather and someone else registered it. There's that as well.
I'm just chilling. Thanks for asking.
A bunch of information about this at all. And need to get his username? No. And that's what we need to find. And I'm sure that the internet can find it faster than since he posted with evidence of him not owning that account since then. Archived tweets seems like the same commie terrorism supporting dipshit as the Kyle Leather. The name change is only part of the Elias account. I don't think that we have enough evidence to really say that for sure. But check his username and chat. Well, I mean, we would have probably already done that, right? I mean, that's clearly not it. So someone says username was the same as his Twitter name. Well, let's go ahead and find out. /user Elias. It looks like no user matches that.
You go live tomorrow? Oh, that's cool. That's a W, man.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
What you gonna be streaming? Minecraft, Fortnite. I mean, to be fair, you probably be streaming Minecraft. Like, every time I stream Minecraft, you always hear, so you must love Minecraft a lot, you know?
Somebody created the account 39 minutes ago.
Minecraft. Yep, I knew it. Called it.
Very clever, but not exactly there. Not real. Yeah, exactly. Like you can see the creation stage. So nice try though. If you want to do something like that to prank somebody, next thing if you want to do that next time, buy an account and then get a name change and request a name change from Twitch, and that way you can maintain the creation date of the account while also maintaining the history of the account. And so if you want to frame somebody better next time, that's my advice. So there you go. But either way, I do think this will be a huge moment for Twitch. And so ADL has an anti-gamer agenda, clearly. And so this
you
is
inspired me. Oh, thank you, dude.
Basically, I've said this was going to happen now for months, and it has finally happened. I said that there would be a terrorist attack, and there would be a terror event,
I don't need you in my life. I don't like mushrooms. They're nasty.
On Twitch because Twitch has allowed radicalism and extremism like this on the platform to exist now for years. And so, anyway, do you think this will make more people watch them? Well, it will, and those people will be the people that run the advertising companies, and they'll watch them, and then they will probably stop advertising. This is probably going to cause more damage to Twitch's advertising than anything has previously.
Dude. Oh dear, where is the portal? Oh, is that another portrait? No.
No, I'm sure he did respond. I mean, definitely he did. But let me see.
Gast, I can't fight you. I don't have arrows.
We'll see what he said. Let me go back over and see what the message.
Soul Sand Valley? Okay, I think we're close, because I'm pretty sure.
So the last previous thing that he retweeted about me was also about me. Let's see here. Israel is an apartheid state.
Watching La Liga MX Mexican League soccer. That's cool.
The Apartheid Defense League doesn't because
I'm not a fan of soccer. I like to play soccer, but like I don't care for like the actual like watching of it. You know, I'd rather like play any sport in general over like watch someone else. You know. Okay.
This is going to increase the rhetoric. This does turn up the temperature of the rhetoric. That's what happens. I mean, it's again for.
I haven't played soccer in a bit too. So.
But for somebody to say that Hassan
I mean, to be fair, would kicking a ball around just be considered soccer, even though there's like no goals, or just like kicking it back and forth? Because like I did that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Not even condemning.
I wouldn't. Me personally, I wouldn't really count that. Soccer, football, it's its own thing.
There's a chance that could happen for sure.
I'm still calling it soccer though, because I don't want to say American football when I reference football.
And do you think it'll bleed over into Amazon sales and their advertisements? No, not at all. I don't think it's going to affect them in any capacity whatsoever. And that's it. And do you think if the media does pull Twitch into the mix further, Amazon would attempt to sell Twitch on top of ad losses? No. I think that what will happen at Twitch, this is what will happen. 2 outcomes will probably happen. Number 1, the most likely outcome is that Twitch will continue to run Amazon will continue to run Twitch at a loss as they have before, because it focuses, it's a loss leader for their other products, right? And so that's one thing. There's another option where, in terms of like what happens.
Dude, I have no idea where my portal is. Don't die. Even if I do die, it's survivable.
I don't think so. At least not yet.
And it's on normal difficulty, so like everything isn't that difficult, really. Okay, I was here before. I think I came from, over this way. I know I'm on the edge of a warped forest. No, I think it's down here maybe. And I should just see a giant scaffold. Okay,
I mean, I'll tell you, I would do things very differently. I'll say that. Will you go back to gaming and politics?
Oh, am I playing an old version? Oh no, it's just the texture pack, see?
I think what's going to happen is
it's just the classic texture pack.
There is, I'm not even going to say a high probability, but I would think it's possible that you could see.
And it's free as well, so yeah, that's a W.
If the advertising goes down as massively as I think it will. That's probably what's going to happen. And I could see the entire executive leadership getting banned, and then them being even more draconian and even more extreme with the rules website works overall. Do you think Twitch is finally cooked? I think that this will be a really, really bad moment for Twitch.
Portal. Let's
This is
go.
going to be like an insanely, like extremely bad moment.
Wait a second.
Get more of the good stuff.
I just realized there's no tower of scaffolding.
Birthday party.
That's in use.
Princess party.
Cause
The problem with women in games.
I'm trying to think.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Cause
But,
didn't
okay, let's hear about this one.
I have a tower of scaffolding to my portal?
Certain games let you create characters with so much charm and magnetism.
Oh no. That was a different world. That was a different world.
Well,
Okay.
what are some of the
I got
more
confused.
recent female leads that we
I'm
can
sort of
race with?
stupid, so
I think
yeah.
about Frey from Forspoken. She can fight dragons.
I need to go all the way back over to
I do.
the house. Good thing I'm going to be moving everything all the way over here.
Don't think that she's attractive.
I still have yet to finish the chimney, and I still have yet to finish a few other details, but the main structure of it is done. I'm working on the basement right now. I forgot I wanted to have a basement until I realized I wanted a storage system. I'm just like, well, obviously I need a storage system, yeah, but like, I wanted to start moving everything over to here. I don't know why I did that, because I'm going to need my horse. I'm gonna start moving everything over to here, and I'm just like, oh wait, I'm not gonna have enough room. I'm just like, I need a storage system. I was like, oh yeah, my basement is gonna be the storage system area. That was funny. He's like, ooh, you know. Put the bones back in here. Okay.
Anyway, check out this guy's beard.
Yep.
Hey, dude.
The Veilguard. This game was like
That's crazy, bro.
Well, it got overcooked. That's the problem. The reason why they have these issues is because
I have a god horse.
built off
Goes
of
very
a
fast. I don't think it's the
false
fastest horse,
reality
but it's
that
still a
men and
W
women
horse.
are interchangeable, and the way that they approach
Balls,
life,
yep,
struggles,
fire emoji.
issues, and the way that
Is
they
it
think
still
are the
efficiency?
same.
Yes, yes it is.
And
And then
the
what do
big
you got?
problem is that
Unbreaking.
they're not.
I don't need
So
unbreaking.
when you take a
To be fair, I could
male
use a new
character
axe
and
or a
then you
shovel,
replace it
so
with
yeah.
a female character,
But
and then
anywho,
you give it the same
doo-doo-doo.
intuitions, the same impulses,
Anvil.
and the same responses that a male character would have.
Cost 3.
It's off-putting and weird.
Okay, good.
Because men and women
Actually,
are
I'll do
different.
that. I'll do that in a
Society
second.
are different. They're different
I don't need to
down
do that
again,
yet. I want to
chromosomal
quickly
level.
enchant some more things
And
before my
everything
levels get
about
too
them is
low.
different. So you can't just simply replace a male and a female
4
protagonist
big guys.
in a
Nah.
narrative-based game
4
and expect the
big
story to
guys.
be told
And
the
they
same
bust out
way.
my thighs. I tried to find that song, but I think it got taken down. At least the 3 big N-word song got taken down, because I can't find it no more. Because every time I try to look for it, it just brings up the 4 big guys, and I don't like that one compared to 3 big. Yeah.
I think you get the point, but I'm gonna say it anyway. We need female characters rich, with presence, with a little drama, if you will. The girls didn't make you feel something were not perfect. They were messy and charismatic and complicated in the best way. Sadie Adler from
Well,
Red.
there's like, I mean, look at Expedition 33, right? I mean, all of those female characters are very well written. I think the problem is that I think this is my opinion, is that I think a lot of female writers try to write female characters in opposition to what a female character has traditionally been. And so in writing a character in opposition of what was the normal female character design, what ends up happening is that you're not creating it's like kind of like a card, right? And so like a card like can't stand up by itself. It has to be leaning against another card. So they write this personality to lean up against the old personality of one-dimensional boob characters, and that's it. And so if you take one of these away,
That's
they
crazy.
both fall apart. And that's
I
because
do need to make a new
neither of
shovel.
these different
Let's
things
see what I'll
can
get
stand on
from it.
their own at all. You already have multiple examples, like Ripley is a great example of this. There's multiple examples of female characters and stories that I think are written relatively well, but you have to write them in a way that's true to the female experience. to
Okay,
an
just
extent,
Unbreaking 3,
and
wow.
understand that they are not
Oh,
an
come on, not
interchangeable
again. I mean, to be fair, I could do my
and
axe.
I think that the more that you write women and you do it
'Cause I do
with a
need a
chip
new
on your
axe.
shoulder, as if no, she's not going to be the princess
I
that gets
can't
saved.
enchant an axe that
This
way,
is
can
weird. Like you're not writing to tell a story. You're writing to prove something.
Said too, her husband literally died, and she goes, "Cool, I'm going feral now."
Oh, cool.
Grieving? Yes. Stunning?
What do you got?
Horse girl?
Doo-doo.
Absolutely.
How do you have godly equipment? Oh, it's not that good. I mean, these pickaxes are yet to be good. I need to add efficiency. I need to get efficiency 5 in the mending books, obviously. Everything else is doo-doo.
So true, yeah.
The only, like, best part I have is feather falling 2, but, I mean,
Chloe
okay, I guess.
Granger from Uncharted. She's flirty and morally flexible, and somehow
It's decent gear for now. It's decent.
hot. She's a Lockhart from
It keeps me alive. You know.
and one hit, and then quietly make you some soup and ask if you were sleeping okay. But when I think about just well-written women in games, what's interesting is some of gaming.
I really want to find another fortress, but, like, I'm having a hard time finding one. And I don't want to use, like, the seed, like, structure finder. Cause, like, that feels like cheating. And I know it is cheating, but, like, I really need to do it. Because, like, I have no other way to find it without, like, dying. Not dying, not necessarily dying, but, you know. I'm hoping, because, like, I plan on moving my portal over to there. My houses, my mansion, I don't know what exactly to call it, because it's not really a mansion. I mean, to be fair, it's big, yeah, but, like, it's just because of the scale of it. I had to get right, like, right, because of the proportions I needed.
Because of biology and about 5 to 10,000 years of history.
But,
Longer than that.
I don't know, man.
And so this story makes a lot more sense because this is always the way things have
I'll have a really good economy, though, once I get some stonemasons, just screw around with them. And I can just trade them all this quartz. Oh, wait, no, I could, wait, hold up, looting 3, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I oh my god, dude, why didn't I test it? Dude, I could have gotten looting 3 a long time ago, oh my god. Femininity.
That's exactly it. They don't want to make feminine characters because they feel like feminine characters are diminutive.
Okay. Dude, what? No, bro.
Like feminine
I don't want
characters
sharpness
are
3 on my axe. That's stupid.
That's
No.
the problem.
I got the fishing rods, bro.
I think it's weird because like is this like
The
some
poop
form of, like,
emoji,
internalized
man. What?
misogyny that like
Oh,
women
no,
have
I don't
against
know what you mean by
themselves?
that. I'm
In a way, it
confusion.
feels that way.
Here's a mysterious woman who could kill you and make you cry about it.
Let's see.
They've been in their iconic woman era forever. Resident Evil is one of my all-time favorites.
I mean, I could enchant
It's
a
tactical,
bow.
calm,
Because why not?
easily has the queen of Bob in gaming. Ada is mysterious,
Breaking
stylish,
3, punch
she might lie to
1.
your face, but she's still gonna get a fan cam.
Letting a
Claire
little
is
cousin on your
kind, capable
D.
woman
That's
who
crazy.
takes
That's where it
zero
cut off, not
nonsense.
even
It's
joking. It
lady
says,
Gaga,
I'm
like
letting my
10
little
minutes of
cousin
free
on
time
my
in the
D.
village, still owns
Because, like,
all the
PlayStation can't handle
They're
character,
hot,
like,
they're
I don't know, man.
cool, they've got so much
Crazy.
range, and you
Yeah,
remember
it's the entire premise that like, well, what women really want to play is they want to play an aggressive, masculine,
Put on breaking
ugly
one.
woman that's unlikable.
Oh, nah, yeah, I know, it's crazy.
To be a man and is simultaneously flawless.
Where's the stupid
but has these
there?
obvious
Fortune
flaws
2.
as well that don't matter, that are actually good things. It's like
Fortune
basically
2.
the way that they write women characters. It's almost like whenever it's like it's as dishonest as whenever you answer the
Dude, I
question
swear
on a
to God,
resume,
dude.
what's your biggest weakness? It's like I try too hard. That's basically it.
Oh, yeah, power 2. That's a W right there.
them, or you just kind of want them to emotionally damage you just a
You got there,
It's the same kind of
smite.
energy with Monster Hunter Wilds. They dropped a couple
Dude,
of
why am I getting such
stunning women
degraded
in
enchantments? Oh my god.
They're expressive and graceful, and they've just got that.
Well, and it's also that like even the older woman, I forgot her name in Monster Hunter Wilds, like there's nothing that's like diminutive or whatever or negative about her. It's nothing weird. It's just simply a story and it's normal.
Go away, creepers, go away, creepers, go away, skeleton, go away, skeleton, go away, skeleton. Oh my god, my bed's in
And
my
then
house.
we've got From Software, who just casually releases the most haunting,
Come on.
elegant women in modern gaming
sex doll that Gurman made of another girl that he liked. That's right.
Crazy.
Yep.
Insert skull emoji. Alright, come on, Horace, we're going back out.
Tragic, terrifying character. Perfect posture.
I need those books. Oh my god, dude.
Who I was quite literally on my knees for, and I made
I don't need that.
every
Alright, gotta get the books, bro.
Melina was so glowing and quiet and sad. And then when she leaves you at the sight of grace, you're just devastated. And you're just sitting there all by yourself.
Give that stallion to me.
Plays do not need exposition dumps or unique cutscenes. They just show up, drop one line of fake sorrow, and next thing you know, you're obsessing over cosplays and fan art for like the next month.
Well, it's because the characters are attractive too. That's another really big
Oh,
important thing that a lot of
so
characters, a lot of people
stupid.
don't understand.
Just get power 1, sharpness 3, dude. I swear to God.
Nobody wants to cosplay an ugly bitch. And so,
Come on,
like,
please.
if you make a
No,
character
bro.
in a game, like, do you remember? This is the saddest thing. Like, it actually was the saddest thing. Is that? Do you remember when Avowed put out a style guide for how to cosplay their characters?
Oh, cool density.
That was sad.
Dude,
I actually forgot. Yeah, well, the thing is that only I would remember something like this, right? I would be the only person to remember this. Yeah, on God, what? Yeah, exactly, right? You have to be at least 300 pounds. Yes, so nobody wanted to do that because the characters aren't attractive and appealing. That's the reason why. Like, there's a lot of characters that I know from, like, anime, and I don't know anything about the
Fire
anime,
Aspect 2 is actually
but I
pretty
know
good.
who the character is.
I might try and get Fire
And
Aspect
that's
2 if
the
anything
reason.
else.
It's because women don't want to dress up as an ugly woman. Why would they want to do
Yeah,
that?
Fire Aspect 2 is good. Fire Aspect 2 is good,
Isn't
yeah.
that like, what do you have makeup for?
Say all of this because femininity is not outdated. It's not shallow.
Yeah, 2B. I've never played Nier Automata. Never played it. But I know who 2B is.
It's not something that you need to water down and going to be taken seriously. It's strange. So please let women be cute and manipulative, kind and a little chaotic, soft but have sharp teeth, pretty, powerful, emotionally devastating, and the reason the protagonist starts journaling in a cave somewhere. Because femininity is Zelda, steadfast and radiant, and standing between her kingdom and ruin with nothing but
femininity is not literally just being better than a man.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and these trucks weren't built.
You know what that's actually called? That's called unresolved personal trauma with probably your dad, uncle, boyfriend, hopefully not husband. That's unresolved personal trauma. That's it.
and stubborn grace, or Triss, who's clever and compassionate.
An absolute thought who literally got with Geralt after he lost his memories, knowing that her friend that she had known for decades was his girlfriend. Does not matter. She's still doing it. Literal fucking hoe. Like the
Crazy.
biggest generational hoe. The crazy. Like I
That's
didn't even
what I'm
play the
saying.
game and I learned about this. That's, oh my god. What a bitch. This is why I can't ever choose her. Well, Yennefer's hotter. That's why I chose her. I mean, if she was hotter, then I mean, yeah, she would have been right. But no, that's not. It doesn't really matter. It's just a secondary thing. But yeah, she just snakes in there.
Politics with you with a super soft smile that just makes you kind of forget that she's winning. Or Bayonetta, who's playful and provocative and treats every battlefield.
I'm gonna go
Never
mining.
manages to smudge her lipstick. Or Lightning, who's a
I need to go
beautiful,
mining,
guarded,
really.
and
I
pretty
don't want to
character
go
who
mining. I
carries the
need
entire
to.
weight of the world in 6-inch heels. And when female characters are done right, they're not flat or abrasive or weak. They're actually narrative gold.
There's a lot of really good examples of this in gacha games too. I would say like Zila and Branya in Honkai Star Rail are pretty well written. And I would also say that I think Genzi in Wuthering Waves is well written as well. Carlotta, I mean, like, those are just like, I mean, these are well written, good characters. Acheron?
Okay.
Acheron is
Alright, inventory is ready to go. I go mine.
Yeah, so Cardathia? Yeah, Cardathia is very, very good too. Yeah, that's the new one. I forgot about that. And so it's like, where's really...
Actually, no, to be fair, I should probably find a new cave entry because I degraded this entire cave. To the point where it's just like, please!
But they still have better
No,
female characters.
please! You know,
Phoebe, nobody cares about Phoebe. Literally, nobody.
I'm gonna go mining. I won't ever need to use an axe.
And softness that stabs, or beauty as a weapon. Let's let women be gorgeous and terrifying, sweet and strategic, gentle and
Yeah, the
let
innocent zero.
them be feminine.
She's a cat girl, right? I'm gonna be real. She cooks. Like, I've never heard this girl talk before or say anything. I completely agree with everything she said, and this is just a clip from the video, but I'll link you guys her videos that she made about this and talked about it.
Let's see, is there... Oh, there's a room portal over there. Interesting. I didn't even know that.
300
I
subscribers.
swear I was up here
Holy shit! Here, let me link you guys your video.
before, and like I never recall seeing
Yeah, surely.
a rune nether portal.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm trying to find a cave though. That's all I'm really worried
I
about.
have no idea. Are you watching
What's that?
Google Keynote later on today?
Oh, okay, that was just...
Keynote. Yeah, I'll give it a like. Yeah, that's amazing.
Ooh.
And so, yeah, she deserves more. I
This
think
one
so
looks
too.
promising.
I think that she broke it down in a way that was really healthy and it was intelligent.
Give me
and, it was accurate and fair and just really well done and respectful. Yeah, refreshing. Absolutely. There you go, guys. Give it a like. And yeah, let me see here. 366 subscribers. That's insane. There's 1,000. All right. See, guys? Good job. Yeah, keep doing. Subscribers. That's insane. There's 1,000.
Oh dear.
All right. See, guys? Good job. Yeah, keep doing it. Keep going. There you go, guys. Just went up to 1,000. That's a good start. Keep going. And, yeah, there it is as fast. Well, yeah, I think that, and the reason why is that people are in dire need of genuine, authentic conversations and commentary that isn't with a weird agenda. It's honest, direct, fair, and genuine. That's the reason why. That's what people are waiting for. They've been waiting on this for a long time.
Is that torchlight?
Yes,
please don't be
torchlight,
dude.
And now at over... Now
okay, no, it's lava. Oh, thank God, dude. Thank God.
Jesus! Wow! Oh my fucking God! Yeah, there we go. We're one-sided, completely one-sided. Yeah, update. Yes, good job, guys. Great. And hopefully this can give her a bit more of an audience, and people will be able to, see some good content that I think is accurate. And she only started last month. Well, good. I'm glad I was able to find it. I haven't seen any of this at all before. And if you guys ever find clips like this of, smaller content creators that you think are, worth looking at or whatever, I mean, I definitely want to know about it. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with everything she was saying. I mean, 100%.
Personally, I go with Sparkle. It cleans everyday messes, and it won't clean out your wallet. Add to cart. From indie to AAA, China is set to clone the entire gaming industry. Everyone clones and copies a bit, but while the West does it quietly, China does it strategically to dominate the global gaming world. But cloning your way to power comes at a cost. I'll uncover their 3-part cloning strategy, why they clone instead of create, and their unspoken tactic that might be their real key to global dominance.
All right, let's see it. She's the one that did the video on that porn game thing.
Remember the buzz around Powerwall for ripping off Pokemon?
Yeah,
well, now
I played it yesterday.
Tencent, China's gaming giant, is openly cloning it to incubate their next big hit. And Powerwall's maker calls this amazing times. So while the West cries for rip-offs in China, just another day at the office, and I'll show you how they do it. But first, when I think of China, I think of... Sorry, I just couldn't do a video about China and not mention my boy Jackie Chan, who, by the way, was the face of the learning machine. The top Nintendo clone back when importing consoles was way too expensive. And Jackie came with a keyboard to not only play, but learn through games like Letters Invaders. Now, I'm bringing this up because the company behind...
Oh, so it's just basically they just took an existing game and changed it.
The learning machine recently went bankrupt, thanks to China's chaotic laws. And to understand their game making, let's first understand their lawmaking, which in China can change overnight. You see, games must be government approved to make sure they're cultural fit. From detailed game descriptions to source codes, the government checks everything, since games are dubbed opium of the mind. But when a
Yeah, kind of true.
regulatory shift kicked in, the government froze all game approvals for an entire year. Big games were blocked from making sales, causing huge financial losses and many, many new rules. Real ID registration, facial scans, and limited gaming hours for kids.
Oh my god, what does it say here? Let me read it real quick. According to your account information, you have been identified as a minor. According to the anti-addiction system rules, you can't record games from... God damn.
Gaming hours for kids.
It says get the fuck off the computer, kid.
What you wouldn't do sleep?
I always go to bed at 9 a.m. Yeah, I've ever played until midnight.
The first freeze ended, but a second freeze dropped the number of approvals even more. Today, game approvals continue, albeit very slowly. And to top it off, China had a 15-year-long ban on gaming consoles to crack down on gaming. But when the economy struggled, they lifted the ban to cash in on the gaming industry. Suddenly, China was ready for the Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox, which meant the end for many local clone makers. And so, Keyboard Jackie disappeared, and with it, the childhood memories of many Chinese. This nutshell version shows China's unpredictable lawmaking. But there's way more than just...
And, like, I think a good example of this is, remember recently whenever there was, like, that leak or something about how they were thinking about regulating microtransactions and not letting kids spend money on video games? And, like, the moment that they said minors can't gamble in video games, tons of companies lost billions of dollars. They're like, wait, what? Well, where are we going to get our money?
Red tape. So to grasp their cloning strategy,
they roll it back.
Rewind a bit further, and I'll make it quick. So let's start here, with Mao's death. That's when China flipped from ideology to economy, sparking the chaotic period of gaming, unregulated free-for-all, and flooded with unlicensed copies. The first Chinese PC game was pretty much a Monopoly knockoff. A year later, China's first RPG entered the scene. In the formation period, regulations popped up but didn't keep players from cloning. Shanda's The World of Legend
Diablo
cloned a Korean game, and Tencent's first game...
Yeah, look, they just... What the fuck?
First game...
Yeah, look, they just... What the fuck? That's crazy.
World of Legend cloned a Korean game, and Tencent's first game portal looks strikingly similar to another. But why did China, once famous for its world-changing innovations, become infamous for its imitations?
Wait, what does that say?
World-changing innovations become
That's something special. That's great.
Infamous for its imitations. Well, it boils down to their view of knowledge. You see, knowledge is seen as public good in Trump's personal idea. As the Chinese official once wrote, Chinese learn for substance, Westerners for application. In other words, use foreign knowledge to boost national power, whether it's military equipment or architecture. That's why a Chinese developer replicated Zaha Hadid's design before her project was even complete. When called out, he claimed, "I never meant to copy, just to surpass." And
it's different. Yeah, holy fuck, man. Well, look at Genshin Impact, right? Think about how much stuff they copied.
Here's
skull emoji. Oh, cool, diamond.
As Chinese journalist notes, Americans
oh my, oh no, oh you suck.
Targets, but it's not just about targets. In China, it's about reaching them fast. Many of you nailed it in my community post. China clones for fast market capture. It's more complex than this, but whether it's quickly capturing a market, cultural influence, or lax legalities, speed is key.
Well, it's easy to do. That's the the reason why you do it. I mean, is it harder to make your own game or just to fucking take somebody else's game and change the name of it? Like, I feel like it's a lot easier to do that, so big surprise they're gonna do that.
Mineshaft, I can
I
see the
didn't copy,
change.
my design's better than yours. Yeah, there it is.
And that's why during the development period, China's gaming industry exploded. Online gaming, loot boxes, and microtransactions became the new gold rush, with giants launching games even on entirely homegrown 3D engines. In the expansion period, China became the largest gaming population in the world, and today, in the maturing period, the largest gaming market in the world.
But they're fucking massive, bro. Like, China, the amount of people, like, there is a reason why all of these companies have no problem.
Ooh, diamond.
It's like, you wanna have something censored for China? Oh, absolutely. No issue. Not a big deal. That's why it happens every single time, guys.
In the world. With Chinese gaming giants topping the revenue charts, it's rightfully earned the title Games Industry Capital.
Dude, you
of the
suck.
world. Now, before I do this,
No!
I want to get things straight. Who does
My
not
shield.
clone? East or West, we all do it. Games have always been copied. When Doom set the template for FPS, most FPS games were dubbed Doom clones. Same with Diablo clones. Candy Crush ripped off Bejeweled, which ripped off Diamond Mine. Paladin mirrored Overwatch, Saints Row GTA, and PUBG.
Oh, but this is always true, by the way. People always steal ideas.
Walked so Fortnite could run. I mean, that's how genres are born. However, there's a thin line between enhancing a concept and outright theft. America's most notorious clone company is probably Zynga. A while back, EA sued them over the bill for ripping off The Sims Social. As soon as EA released Restaurant City, Zynga released Cafe World with striking resemblance. The fun part?
Welcome back, dude. I thought you just left permanently. That's crazy.
Of Chinese game Happy Farm.
Happy Farm.
So the game that made them probably billions of dollars was just a reskin?
It's crazy.
That's crazy. That really puts
That's
into
what I'm
perspective
saying.
like how bad some of these other
That's
game
crazy
studios are
that he
fucking
says
up
that's
to be
crazy,
getting,
because
you
I
know,
said that's
circles
crazy,
run
man.
around them by these guys.
Which
Don't
itself
need that.
Harvest
Nothing else can say.
Right,
Check out
always be cheating.
Deviator from a Chinese studio.
All night.
From
I saw
UI
diamonds a
mechanics,
few,
Deviator doesn't
like,
seem to be
miles back.
too
Oh,
far
dear.
from its inspiration.
Make
And
sure.
that's why piano tiles. No, I have not sped up the video, but this Chinese hit game spawned so many knockoffs, this lady didn't need long to prove her point.
Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to be tier listing a bunch of piano tiles ripoffs. Alright, so I went to the App Store and searched up piano tiles and downloaded as many as I could find.
Oh my
and,
god.
There's like 27 of them, dude. That's crazy.
And I think this one page, 30 of them is enough.
You see, we all do it to some
Holy
extent.
shit.
But while the West does it subtly, China does it aggressively for 3 reasons.
Money,
Number
money,
one,
money.
in a
Okay, never
blog
mind.
titled How I Put Together a Game Map That You'll Despise, a Chinese designer shows how to clone a game map quickly, saying, plagiarizing is an art in itself. If you think I shouldn't be a designer, then sorry, but I'll continue to be
There's
one
the
to
diamonds
make
I
a living.
saw. There's
And
2,
that's the bottom line,
possibly
right?
3, maybe 4.
Yep.
But there's
you can
2.
think I'm a piece of shit, but I got the
Oh,
money.
wait,
so
more
who's
diamonds.
mad? That's it. Baby, always be cheating. That's right.
Yes, in China, studios push for super fast turnarounds, no time for innovating. And meanwhile, Western studios, they take their sweet, sweet time.
They
but
sure
doesn't
do.
China have copyright laws? Well, which brings us to the second reason. Lax copyright laws. China lacks them, but they have.
Oh, and this, by the way, is what's going to happen with AI. The more that the West handicaps itself with AI regulations, the more the Chinese markets and the other overseas markets will and sell their products at a higher ratio. This is what's going to happen with AI.
That's very similar to the US. They just aren't enforced as strictly. Look at this. Game mechanics and ideas, not protected in either country. Art and graphics, protected in both, barely enforced in China. Story and text, enforced in the US, rules in China. Same with sound and music. So why work on your ideas if anyone can
Bet.
just copy them faster than you can say copyright infringement? example,
That's
was
right.
cloned within a few months of its...
Man, that looks pretty fucking similar. Holy shit, that's the same exact thing. Oh my
Oh, more
god.
diamonds.
release. Sleeping Dragon doesn't just look similar, it looks and sounds identical. Blizzard sued them and walked away with $2 million. Or take Honor of Kings.
2 million? Man, they really got what they deserved. That
China's
sucks.
tough mobile game. Its maker Tencent faces numerous lawsuits, especially with this one, which cloned
Yep.
almost everything from
Mobile
game design to
Legends.
characters.
I
and
wonder
even
what game that's
marketing
gonna be.
tactics. Marketing tactics? Can they even be protected? I don't know.
Well, that's what they do, right? Is they basically market the game as if it's the original game.
Crazy.
They're like, yeah, this is the game, but it's the same game, but play our version of the same thing. This is nuts.
But check this out. NetEase, Blizzard's Chinese partner, sued for an Overwatch clone.
You finally got
walked
50
away
subs.
with
That's a
$500,000.
W, dude. Congrats.
But
Wow.
only to be sued by PUBG Corp. As NetEase created two mobile games very similar to PUBG on PC.
Yeah, same. Knives Out. PUBG, Rules of Survival. PUBG, Cyber Hunter.
So if everyone clones and sues everyone, why can't Western studios do the same?
It's a loss.
After 2.5 weeks.
Forget about it.
When you started 2.5 weeks ago, that's crazy
Which leads
growth,
to the
dude.
third reason,
That's
legal
crazy growth.
inaction. It's nearly impossible for foreign studios to enforce their rights in China. The legal system...
See, this is what I've been saying for a long time. Is like everybody thinks like, oh, well, we can just have this regulation or this rule, and then the internet won't have this problem anymore. No, because there's other places in the world that just are not accountable to what American laws are. Like, it's not like the entire world revolves around America's regulations. And that's what's going to happen with AI. Is that AI is going to keep growing in the East, and people will choose AI. They will choose the AI that is better. I don't think that the average person cares about the ethics of AI. They don't give a shit about, oh, that's stealing somebody's likeness. Like, why would anybody who's not a celebrity care about this? Nobody gives a shit. So, as soon as people can get this and it provides a value to them, then they're going to be immediately buying it. Like forcing the TikTok sale, they'll give us audience for selling? Yeah, exactly, right? And identity theft, though? Yeah, but it's probably not going to happen to you. Whereas, like, celebrities and people like that in entertainment, like, people in the entertainment industry have basically zero sympathy from the public. Nobody gives a shit about them. Nobody cares what they think. Nobody cares how they feel. Because people see being in entertainment as a privilege. So if you have bad things happen to you while you're having that privilege, then that's not a problem.
Often favors local firms anyways, and even if you win, it might not even be worth the cost. When Tekken's 3 training mode was patented worldwide, including China, it didn't take long for a Chinese fighting game to ignore the patent and feature a strikingly similar mode.
Well, hey, if it's against the rules, that's one thing. But if I can still do it, then who gives a shit?
Unfortunately,
That's true.
China are hit or miss, but their 3-part cloning strategy...
Dude, where are the diamonds at? I mean, I know I got 10 of them, but like, dude, come on, man.
Monitoring. In the monitoring stage,
Crazy.
it's all
There's
about
nothing.
observing global gaming trends and adapting them
Minecraft
to
or
China's strict regulations.
Willy
You see,
sucks right
many
now,
foreign
dude.
games in China are banned because
Like,
they don't
genuinely,
pass
dude.
the cultural test.
Terrifying.
Blood,
Yep.
nudity, extreme violence, all a no-go. Sleeping Dogs, for instance, didn't pass the test because it took place in Hong Kong. Shenmue 3 also didn't because it showed real-life Chinese locations. Hoppo Games showed a red effect around the icons, which is the color of blood.
Oh my god.
Go didn't pass because
Dude just
single
gave
map
birth.
banned,
That's crazy.
but Let's Hunt Monsters filled the gap quite nicely. Now,
Man, so they just added another one. That's nuts. People just fucking adapt. What a soft mindset? Well, I mean, it's a totalitarian regime where if you speak out against the government, you could go to jail or they could ruin your life. Like, I don't think people respect, like, everybody thinks about, like, oh, China, it's like this or whatever. People don't respect how lucky we are to live in a Western first world country.
Nice
Like, I'm sure
indeed.
China's a nice place in a lot of cases, but there are these issues with that country.
here's where it gets interesting. How do you identify breakout genres? Well, according to their strategy, genres tend to emerge every 6 years. From FPS to MMORPG.
Make this game look more easier than it is.
Steam tags, they can monitor
I mean, this game is actually pretty easy when you get the hang of it after like a bit of like playing it in general. That's how everything is. You can make anything look easier if you have like experience.
She's done bringing a forced smile as her +1. Here's a ring, Alicia. Say I
Ooh.
do to Birdie's weakness. When cereal hits the spot.
to ensure they are at the forefront. Which
2023
leads us
stuff,
to
yeah,
stage 2,
it's done.
cloning. Once they spot a breakout genre, they quickly clone and test them. In case of a small hit, they double down through strategic partnerships. When MOBA and Battle Royale emerged, notice how Tencent acquired Riot Games and secured PUBG Mobile. They then rolled out Honor of Kings, which is basically League of Legends, and tailored it for Chinese players.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought this one was leaked. I did. I have no idea. I don't know anything
It's just a
about League. I've
bug
never
with the
played
texture
League before.
pack. Like, it was
So,
just a
yeah,
normal creeper, but for some reason, the classic texture pack has a bug to where, like, it has that aura. It's weird. I noticed that when I put it on. I was just like, that's crazy. But I mean, it makes them easier to see, because normally they blend in with, like, the trees and whatnot.
Jade is delayed to 2025 because the party game genre has priority. But
That's
cloning
right.
isn't just about mimicking game mechanics. You've got to clone the smart way to gel with the Chinese culture. And that's why a direct clone of PUBG.
I don't know if they'll ever fix it. I
Tencent
think the last time I used it, it was also like that. And I used, I think, like, I'd say like a year ago.
to comply with Chinese regulations.
So I think they
Players wave
might
goodbye
not
instead of
bother
dying,
fixing it.
And they emit light instead of blood. As the designer lady said, cloning is an art in itself. Which brings us to the next stage, scaling. Once a cloned game becomes
Winner,
a small
winner,
hit,
chicken
the
dinner.
real magic happens, scaling. Put it on mobile, PC, and make it free to play. But not just that, you gotta boost the marketing too. Let's go back to Honor of Kings. Once cloned and
How many of you guys have gotten advertisements for Chinese mobile games that are like World of Warcraft and it's just a scuffed version of it? I've gotten a lot of those. Yeah. So it's funny because like we've all experienced this. And like look at Terrace Land. That's the new one that's happening right now.
culturally adapted, it became the #1 game. And so Tencent proved everything it is. Massive ad campaigns, celebrity endorsements, collaborations with beauty brands to bring in female gamers. Or take Genshin Impact. They didn't just
See, that's the big one. Bro, like Genshin? Holy fuck.
collaborate. They Genshified entire KFCs to reel in mostly male gamers.
All dudes.
You should get Redstone to make useful
100%
machines.
all dudes.
I mean, yeah.
Every platform.
It
But,
was, by
like,
the way. It was got. This is the
I
thing, like, who do you
rarely
think
ever
goes
use
to these
Redstone.
places? Like girls are going to this? No, it's gone.
I'm like, I'd say probably not right now.
When the
Only
marketing
guys.
is rolling, they try to
Like,
push
sure, I
it
guess,
to
I mean,
the
yeah, I guess it
world.
is good to
Working in
prepare,
China
yeah, but
doesn't
like,
necessarily work abroad. Take
once I get
the
like
gamer
shulker boxes, I'll just have like
The Western version of
mining,
Honor
I'll just like
Kings
mine for
is
hours and just have like shulker boxes full of like whatever the hell, you know.
First, it launched just as the Battle Royale
Redstone,
craze
it
took off
isn't
with
my
Fortnite.
priority really. I don't even need the lapis. I mean, to be fair, I'll probably just need this 7
Honor of
lapis,
Kings hooks players
mine
with
it with a
rich
fortune
Chinese
pickaxe, and just have like
covering
infinite lapis.
historic heroes to
Cause like
iconic
fortune 3
stories.
plus
And when
lapis
they are
equals like
swapping in Norse, Greek, and Roman figures,
1,000 lapis
it
pretty much.
didn't click the same way.
What's that?
They're just
That's water.
Batman?
is no shared cultural literacy. And honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if throwing Batman or the Joker into the mix.
And also another factor is that I think the Chinese seem to be way more
Why not?
patriotic than Americans are, right?
It's
And
bugging
there's,
me
like,
too, yeah.
Like American
Eyes of
culture
Ender. No,
really
I haven't
depends on
even
who you ask.
really. I haven't
And, like,
found
it's not
another
as,
fortress,
you know,
so
like monolithic.
I don't even. I don't even have an Ender Pearl. No, I think I have one Ender Pearl. I think I killed one.
Monitoring, cloning, and scaling is
I'm
their
pretty sure
way
he
to
did drop
find
an
their
Ender Pearl.
winner, chicken dinner. But there's
That's
something
right.
way deeper at play here.
I don't know, man.
When you think cloning is their only aid, they've got another card up their sleeve. Buying out foreign firms. Sure, that's not something.
Oh yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, look at Tencent, right? Tencent bought out Riot. Tencent also bought out Grinding Your Games for PoE. They own the majority of Grinding Your Games now. Yeah. If you can't beat them, buy them.
Crazy.
Specific to China, but there's the catch here. Foreign game
Spawn Hero, Brian.
have
That
to
does not
with
work,
Chinese
unfortunately.
firms
It's
to
a
sell their
myth.
games in China, which means they have to share the
Sorry to
profits.
burst your bubble,
Not
but
many
it's
foreign
fake. It's
companies
been
wanna do
fake.
that,
It's
which
never
means
worked.
less competition and
except in mods.
They can easily buy more
There's
parts from you
mods, but like
for
in vanilla
very hefty
Minecraft, it does
And
not
with
work
this
at all.
advantage of being a closed market, the Communist Party is aggressively buying out Western industries.
And it's also, I bet the government enables this because it's beneficial for them.
Maybe
I was
while
already down here.
Hollywood credits American values through movies, perhaps it's now China's turn to do the very same, but through games. In a communist state like China, this means everything, including games, is controlled by the state. So while the West tries to ban TikTok, it should perhaps also look at the use of Western game studios that
Yeah. Yeah. Remember whenever I said this shit? Fucking finally. People are waking up. Thank God.
Well,
Holy
with people
shit.
vote for Krusty glowing. Yeah, I know, dude. Those are the Dream stands.
Watches the stream? I hope so.
Like, Dream was at his peak when he said, "Alright, everyone, vote for the Glow Squid."
provide access to millions of
Dude, like, I
personal
can't.
data points.
Oh, I'm trying to think what.
Gone are the days
It
when
was
you
the
could
Glow
check
Squid,
out
Moo
private
Bloom,
keywords
and
or
the
tags
Isolager.
stay somewhat untraceable.
Wait a
However,
second, I've been in this one. That's crazy.
in China, the gaming community
That is
grown
crazy.
tired of
I've been in this
especially
one.
of the game of clones.
Yeah,
When
El
The Legend
Dream
of
is
Neverland
right.
came out, a blatant clone of Genshin Impact, gamers
Oh my
were
god,
not
stop
impressed,
it.
and criticism was fierce. And when play
Well, this even happened with Tower of Fantasy. When
I haven't been down here yet.
Got released, like a lot of Chinese players were like, "You're stealing our fucking game. Like this is our game. This is Genshin fucking Impact, and you're stealing it." Yeah, they were furious. Genshin's a Chinese game, though. Yeah, and it was also stolen from Breath of the Wild, but that's different. I mean, in one case they were stealing from the Japanese, and in this case they're stealing from the Chinese. That's different, right? That's totally different.
Thinking was taken out of the App
Yeah.
Store because you know why. A Russian clone appeared, which also faced huge backlash from Chinese gamers
That's
who
right.
took it as yet another copycat move. And so the winner-winner chicken strategy might not be cutting it much longer, which is where this game enters the scene. Dubbed China's first AAA game, Black Myth Wukong is their first dab at creating something truly new. But while this game might be setting a new trend in China, it's really just a very
Wow, Black Myth
vulnerable
Wukong was a Chinese
Ironically,
game?
it's inspired by the
That's
Chinese
insane. I thought it was
Journey
made by
to the West,
Sony.
a tale that couldn't be any
No, not
closer
Sony. I mean,
to
some
China's
Japanese
broader
studio.
intentions. And maybe that story will
There's a
end here.
lot of
In the
positive
past,
reviews
these
about that
were-
game.
I think that's
And also,
what's up.
you know,
I
he
mean,
plays
the
a
thing is, like,
monkey.
I'll play games in China.
Ninja
Like,
monkey,
if the
you
game's
know.
good, I'm like, oh, it's good, bad, I ain't gonna play it. Like, you think I give a fuck if I'm gonna play the game? Oh, it's from China. Oh, well, I don't want to do that. It's from China. Why? Like, what the fuck? Like, you really think that these other people have your best interest in mind? Absolutely fucking not. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't believe that China is any sort of, like, unique evil. In a way that other countries aren't. I think that it's just China is more overt with it, and people, I think there's a lot of conversation around it because of how big China is.
Babe.
But I think there's a lot of countries that try to do the same thing. Can you name five games from China that you really like?
Fine, I'm just gonna
Let
grab
me
all
think.
of them.
I mean, can I say Valorant?
Other
Because
classmates
Valorant
have
is
yours have
owned
YouTube
by
channel? That's
Riot,
cool.
which is owned by Tencent.
Are you guys planning on like becoming like a group like the Sidemen and whatnot?
I play Tower.
Or are you guys just like trying to have like separate careers
That's about it. I can't do
and like do occasional collabs, you
So,
know?
like, basically all the bullshit games.
world of gaming, cloning and owning games
Once human?
might
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
quick
once human.
success. But the real test will be whether China
I'm
can
never gonna
create
use
them
those.
from
I
scratch.
don't know why I
Until
bothered.
then, happy
Well, I'll never use them yet. I don't want to prepare for
I
things,
think
okay?
that 100% China
I'd rather
should be
go
able to
down and get the resources
I
over
think
like
it's silly to
preparing.
think that they're never going to be able to figure
I'm,
this out.
I'm grabbing redstone because I
Of course
feel
they
guilty
will.
about just letting
Because
it
they're getting
sit
better
there.
at it every single year. It's a great video. Yeah, this is
The
an
glow
amazing
squids,
video.
I
Like, only
genuinely could care less
27,000
about. The glow squids are like a cool animal thing, but
It's not
like
what your country can do for you, it's about what
I
your country
thought
can
like
do
they would
for other
actually like
countries.
glow and like have like
That's right. Even Monkey King is famous
dynamic
for Dragon
light.
Ball Z.
They don't
Like,
have
it's bad, it's
dynamic
the other way
light.
around.
They just
Disagrees
sit there with a
politics and
texture that
economy is a lot
glows.
more related to China. If you support
It's like
a
the
Chinese
charged
company, you support
creeper.
the
It's
Chinese political
not
system.
dynamic light. It's not
Supporting
really
EA
like light.
would not only benefit the U.S. I mean,
It doesn't even do like the hypnotizing thing that they showed in the trailer. It's like it hypnotizes you and it's like glowing and stuff like that.
do I really care
Yeah,
about
fucking
that? I don't think so.
bitch. I hate Dreams so much.
Yeah, that's not really too big.
He's never deserved. Okay, to be fair, he was
What am I
deserving
gonna
of
do
Spain,
though,
you know?
right? Am I gonna be like?
Because you're like
thinking
doing
about,
good content
oh
with
my
like
God,
speedrunning Minecraft with this, speedrunning Minecraft with that.
ethical video game. Who's doing
But after he
that?
did his
Like,
face
that's
reveal, everything was just like,
Like,
mainly because he was ugly.
no,
I mean, to be fair, he wasn't
absolutely
that bad looking, but like,
it's too much hassle. You
he looked
absolutely
funny.
should. But, like,
And everyone started like
I'm
clowning
not
on him.
going to because it's annoying.
It was
I
funny.
just want to play a game.
It was funny.
Like,
It
that's
was really
the
funny.
truth. I don't care. Like, you can talk about how important it is or anything else, but like
He had
I
like,
just don't care. I don't.
like he,
It's
I feel
not
like
that important to me.
he did not
I
match any
feel all of a sudden,
description
yeah,
that
if it's a
someone
good game, I'm
pictured.
gonna
Like
play
it was like
I think
picture
that
what
China
Dream would
will
look like.
eventually
I
make
feel
better
like
games, and I think that
the
to
result
the
would
extent
be
that
like
American companies
brown
handicap
hair,
themselves
like
by
black
not
hair,
fully utilizing AI,
with like the
we
average
could
like
see a
fuck
genuine
boy
Chinese
like
takeover
face.
of the gaming industry that is done by American companies because they are too
No, you
focused
just
on
like
protecting
Rumpelstiltskin from
the
Shrek.
intellectual
Not even
property
joking. Look
and,
up
like, these problems
Rumpelstiltskin
with
from
AI.
Shrek.
That's the real
That's
thing.
exactly
That's
what he
I
looked
think is gonna
like.
happen. More than anything,
It was
eventually they're already
funny.
making better games. So I think it's
It was
become even
very
more
funny.
common, right?
Where's
This
my
is all good
horsey?
for competition. Yes,
Horsey.
and as soon as this happens,
I think my
you're gonna
horsey's
see all
over
these
here.
companies,
Horsey.
because the companies will start losing money. These companies will
I think I
immediately
lost
throw away
horsey.
every ethic
Oh
and every
dear.
value and say,
Please tell
we
me I
just
did not
want to do
lose
AI
horsey.
with no restrictions.
No, I see
And
horsey.
that's the reason why.
Horsey!
AI is way overhyped. Well, it's not really about AI. It's
That's
about
not
what
horsey.
can
You
AI do.
suck.
For example, like having AI generate dialogue, so you don't need voice actors. Having AI generate open spaces and then have a person fine-tune them. Like, it makes a lot of things easier. AI is crypto of 2023 is 2024.
Oh, found horsey.
That
W.
is a, like,
I want to see what's actually on
very,
this side. What's on
very,
this side?
like, average, like, I think I'm smart take, right?
Ooh,
that's,
cool.
that's not it. It can barely
More
do
cool up
anything.
closer.
Well, if it can think about
This
the
one's
logic
closer.
here. If it can barely do anything, then why is everybody worried about it? What's that? Like, just think about it just for like 2 or 3 seconds. Crypto doesn't produce anything? You know, it doesn't. Somebody uses AI every day. It's insanity how much I'm doing with it. Yeah, exactly. And so this is what's going to keep happening more and more. And if Western companies don't adapt and use AI to their advantage, Eastern companies will, and they will beat them in the market. Because no American public person, or like the American public, wants entertainment. They don't care how they get it. So if there is a better game in China, people will play the better game. That's it. It's the same as Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact was a blatant ripoff of Breath of the Wild in so many ways. But nobody really cared. And that's it. People only care about the experience and what they get for themselves. Is the world nothing else? Yeah, exactly. AI can't produce quality products right now. That is true, but at the same
To
time,
some extent,
it's
yeah.
not. I think it really depends.
It's true to some extent.
Yeah, it can produce quality code. If it can produce enough content for people to, what do you call it?
Oh, seeing my house looks so cool. Like it's pretty much exactly how I pictured it. That is beautiful.
That's the reason.
That is like actually beautiful.
I'll watch it in a couple of minutes.
Cause I don't wanna lose you
Where's
now.
your playlist?
I'm looking right
Down the
in the
highway? To the mountains? Or just into daydream mode while you're stuck in traffic?
I tell you, baby, it was easy coming back to you once I figured it out. You're right, you're all alone. Playing my mirror. Whoa, mommy was
Copyright abuse and why filing false copyright tapes counts is considered perjury, which is a crime under U.S. law section 512F of the DM.
Whoa, he's not going to have to worry about that because I think he's got a pretty strong defense of an insanity plea. Yeah, he could just make an insanity plea, and I'm pretty sure the judge is going to give it to him.
Yay! How's that for an intro? Never gonna be doing something like that again.
You
Oh, I can't stop looking at my house. Oh, that is beautiful.
Say this game is for somebody. They have no family.
That's probably like nicest thing I've ever built in so long. Oh dear, that's not what I wanted to do.
Living up to every game or stereotype that you could possibly imagine. And you want to literally prove my point by being that literally loser. You're literally like a shut-in loser that like does this. And these people are literally like, bro, like they are literally scumbags. They, like literally the textbook definition of like a bad human being. Like, you know, you want to sit there and you want to act like I'm some bad human being, you can get pissed, dude. Look there at it is. Literally look at what you're doing. I feel bad because, like, at the beginning, you know, the first video about this, I tried to see his point of view. I tried to be a gracious person, and you remember this. Whenever I watched it, I'm like, this guy's got a lot of people harassing him. You know, he's in a bad state of mind. He's upset, and I think that that's fair. You know, he was upset. I tried. I literally tried to help him, or not help him, but like I tried to see his point of view. Maybe that's why you don't have a ring on your finger. Maybe that's why your kids aren't around. Because maybe there's something wrong. At the end of the day, because maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong. What if it's your face? Something wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Literally look at what you're doing. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Oh my god. Alright, I'm recording this after the fact just to give a fair warning. A lot of the stuff I'll be showing and reading in this video is pretty offensive. None of it comes from me. Trust me, it all has a point. So, here we are. Take the blue pill, click off this video, go to bed, or red pill. We're red pilled in this chat, boys. Take the red pill, and I show you just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Court is now in session. A false copyright strike and takedown request was recently filed against my channel. Take a guess by who? Nat Hodge. Oh? Derek Savage. No. Quantum TV. You guys want to have your fun with Quantum TV? Have your fun at this point. I mean, I'm kind of amused by this. I'm not gonna lie. So you think it's funny? The star of my Elden Ring hot takes video. If you haven't watched it, it'll be in his hair. That video is going to remain public, and it will remain public forever. So since
Your battery's AFK, it's all good. It's all good, man. You do what you need to do, dude. It's fine.
I love how he tries to pull the Who card on him whenever he's got over 1 million subscribers. Like, imagine somebody that has, like, I don't know how many subs this guy has, like 88K subs. Like, he tries to pull the Who card on a 1 million plus content creator. Oh my god. Which contains a lot of stolen footage, and which, by the way, I'll look into my options route to getting that down. Any further attempts to falsely copyright strike my channel will be met with a counter lawsuit in which I will clean you out. When you start fair use, you are opening a legal battle because you're telling the copyright owner, fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want.
How much? Oh my god, 27 from 13. That's a W. Dude, did I? Oh my god, dude.
Follow me on Twitter. I've been posting stuff and details there. This has gotten so far out of control. I have
Sorry, Mr. Horsey. What do we saw we did? What do we did? I got a lot of iron. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Summing up the ramifications and what is actually at stake. Again, once you file this claim, somebody else can counterclaim you, and then it becomes a legal issue. If it turns out that you're actually abusing this for your own benefit, just to hide criticism, and you've actually taken down legally fair use content, this bites you on your ass. Yeah, you can literally lose your account for this. Like, not only is it illegal because it's a legal proceeding, like, I don't know if they can get him for perjury on this or not. I'm pretty sure they can. But, I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer either. But they can ban his ass for sure.
Alright, I'm level 30 now. Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to player aspect, I'm pretty sure. Sharpness. Wait a second. What was the pickaxe again? I'm breaking through now. Okay.
Even though fair use is a gray area, you know, normally reacting or commenting
I
on
really,
someone's
really
video
want
as
to
part
see
of a
now.
critique falls under fair use. Yeah. And generally
Do,
speaking,
do,
pretty
do,
much
do,
everyone
do,
on this
do.
platform
Okay, well,
understands
that
that.
That
Because
was a
if we did,
waste.
then we would just be taking down.
Bro, what is it with me getting like...
The thing is, people use DMCA
Dude, I don't want...
and they use fair use in order to shut down criticism that they disagree with.
What's going
Like, and this is something that's happened for years now. And like, content creators have tried to shut down content like
the name of this
other
club, I
videos
can
because of
remember.
fair use and stuff like this. People's videos that we don't like all the time. And so, while editing the hot takes video, I
Smite
made sure to edit as
5,
much of the original
Silk
Quantum
Touch.
TV
I don't want
footage
Silk
as I
Touch
could.
on an axe. That's stupid. I want Fortune in
What
an
you
axe.
guys do and your takedown journalism of other YouTubers and creators is not only not fair use, but
The question, where do you sit at the bus? Oh, I don't use the bus.
Objection! What I posted was fair use. And YouTube agrees with me, which is why they rejected
I'm not a
the
bus
copyright
person.
takedown.
I haven't been on a bus since I was
Ain't that too bad?
in preschool.
But he didn't even bother to fill it out properly. The link to his video is missing, and he wrote
Did
the
I
wrong
already
title for
use
the videos he was claiming. I have the Elden Ring
Breaking
review.
3?
I need to report an Elden Ring review.
Wait,
Which one?
Efficiency 2, okay.
Review. I need to report it.
Breaking 3,
Well, where's
Efficiency
the
2.
problem? That's in the video.
Yeah.
Titles here.
Alright, Efficiency 2, axe, this is W. Fire aspect 2, looting 1, you're kidding me. Dude, no.
Such as to harass or doesn't state a real claim, you have committed
Fortune 3, dude, I swear to...
You posted these to YouTube. You can't file false claims and lie in the claim. You absolute moron. You can't. Well, see, here, this is what happens, right? Is that this is your brain on fakeness, okay? Like, this is your brain. He's thinking about Satan all the fucking time. He's not thinking about the law. He's thinking about the Bible. Like, that's what it is. That's the way it goes. You can't beat the Axe Attorney, man. I played all the Ace Attorney games. I played them all. In my last video, I said this. It's like a rabbit hole we don't even want to go down. Unfortunately, now we have to. Oh, thank God. Oh,
Finally, dude! Oh my god, finally!
I understand your concerns, but this affects the entire YouTube platform. By the way, he's not gaining much of a following or viewership from all of this controversy. And my end goal is the termination of his YouTube channel for routinely abusing copyright, violating terms. That's true. I mean, like, honestly, he's right. I think this guy's up in the back.
Like, dude, that was dumb, bro. Why does it take so... Bro, I didn't need Fortune. Oh my god, everything I didn't...
I had to get my breakfast. I got peas, and I got...
That's crazy. Oh, I do have redstone. That's also crazy. I never knew you could enchant books. Interesting. That's crazy. That's how you get enchanted books. So, like, yeah. But you can only get, like, certain ones. You can't get Curse of Vanishing, Curse of Binding, you can't enchant Mending, you can't enchant Frostwalker. I don't know, Frostwalker, I think you can't enchant. You can only get it from, like, loot or, like, Village of Trades. So, but same goes with Mending, you can't enchant that. The Curses, you can't enchant, and that's... Oh no, Windburst you can't enchant. You have to find that in Trial Chambers. I think everything else you can enchant. I am pretty sure everything else. It's going all on the floor. I love that record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore. To keep cool, what name of the club?
Let's give a shout out to Mischief. And there are all these people saying that I falsely attacked some young kid. Everybody loves to put his age out. But when I mentioned, why are you so obsessed with his age? I don't care. Alone. For some reason, he's really obsessed with the age of Mischief. Like, nobody gives a shit about his age. He's garbage. People like Mischief, apparently, is a child. Maybe Mischief's mother might want to get in on this. All the negative press you've seen on me is because I reviewed a game once, didn't like it. Some 16-year-old kid picked it up. This is that 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid from the UK. Mischief, the 16-year-old kid. You're not some young 16-year-old kid on the internet. It was a 16-year-old kid. He's a 16-year-old. There's a 16-year-old kid.
I hate smelting so much, dude.
Bro, like, you're like 24. You're like 24.
When will you do an IRL stream? Probably during the summer. I plan on doing that during the summer.
35, like 30? He was like 35, like, goddamn.
Well, I plan on like trying to stream like every day during the summer and just like screw around and just like walk. I have some nice locations I can just chill at.
He's running to every YouTuber he can. And again, it's always orchestrated by this one little shit. He is whining and lying to everyone he can. I mean,
so in his own fan fiction, this guy's getting finessed and outplayed by a 16-year-old.
I'm so fucking tired of this little kid. I can't even with this motherfucker right now.
Yo, what up, General Grievous? How are you doing?
That's sad.
Little shit mischief. And the thing that really gets me,
Yeah, but shout. Oh, come on, Dobo.
started with mischief.
Is that you,
Like, nobody gives a
Dobo?
shit about his age.
Quantum TV is right. This all started with mischief.
Mr. Poland Boy, is that you?
Quantum's first review of Elden Ring. The man.
I'm watching Asmongold in the background, dude.
This is that type of channel which makes you consistently have to sit back and ponder the question, what the actual fuck is wrong with this man? Even though he himself is more
But is that you, Poland Boy?
now deleted reply to my community post. I want to clear out one
Oh
or
my
two things
God.
regarding why I myself took down the video initially. First of all, at the time I simply said to myself, fuck this, I'll deal with it later, and so took it down.
Crazy,
So
dude.
Mischief took his video
Oh,
down
what's up,
because he
dude?
didn't
How
want
are
to deal with
you?
that, and Quantum celebrated his victory. That's what a lot of content creators do. Is that a lot of people, as soon as you start to try to like copyright strike them or any bullshit, they will just be like, okay, I don't want to deal with this. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck you want. Just leave me the fuck alone, right? And like that, I think that's what most
That's
people
cool,
don't
man.
wanna, like, they have limited
I'm
time in
just
their day,
chilling. I'm doing
and,
alright.
like, how much of their time do they want to invest on you? Are you that important to them? For most of them, you're not. And so they're like, all right, sounds good, see ya.
Damn is, yes, sir. Damn is indeed.
This guy is going around to every YouTuber he can fucking find saying he's saying I'm violating YouTube terms and service. He's playing the fucking victim. Let me put this on the screen for every motherfucker right now that needs to see this shit. This little turd literally pulled his own video. Yeah, he probably doesn't want to get a fucking copyright strike. But the
Cop stabbed suspect to death. I really want to watch this. I'm watching it, by the way.
Sure? Yeah, turn around and face away from me right now. Oh, I'm fighting with one.
Hi everyone, Donut here. Today's story is
Donut off a Raider, what a W. Oh dear, it's getting nighttime. Don't worry, I can sleep.
Story for today is a stabbing breakdown. That's right, a cop stabbing someone. I believe out of like the 1,100 videos I've done on this channel, there's only been one other time a police officer stabbed someone. I mean, it kind of sounds like an onion.
Section 1, 2, 2, and 1. Okay.
Stab the guy, make your distance.
That's fine. I'm not really looking for God gear just yet. To be fair, I think I might just do it all villager-wise. So I need to get prot for Unbreaking 3. I still have yet to even get Unbreaking 3 on a villager, dude. Mending was like, oh, when I tried to get it, dude. But we got Feather Falling 4, Death Strider 3, Frostwalker 2 for like nether gear and whatnot, because nether, well, Frostwalker you can walk on magma without needing to crouch. The hell is damn is, I don't know, man. Let's see, Prot 4, Unbreaking 3, Thorns, Respiration 3, Aqua Infinity. Really only, oh, Swift Sneak, but I need to find an ancient city, but because of the geological location, there's a lot of mountains, meaning that there's probably going to be some taller mountains which have snow on them. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know what he does mean. I'm scared too sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what he means. Let's go.
Right here, Raycon Everyday Headphones, 15% off. That's
Cool. What's the name of the club? I have a headache. Oh my god, it hurts.
A cop doing absolute pro level work while under severe pressure in an active shooter situation. And yes,
all caught on video from multiple angles. Let's go on over to Las Vegas. A guy with a gun walks into a gym in the middle of the afternoon and
That sounds like a joke. A guy walks into a...
Suspect fired off multiple rounds, tragically killing one gym employee and wounding multiple others. And then enter the professional. I've got cover. Don't worry. Hey, he's locking the doors, dude.
You're a professional. I'm a professional.
A couple of Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department officers. I think I'm really good at that acronym now because I've count so many shootings from those guys. Anyways, a couple of them responded to the call. And within seconds of making contact with the shooter, he's dead. You may have seen this video already,
Crazy.
but I had to watch it 20 times.
Skull emoji.
No flinching, no panic, suspect down. Just a nice little operator, couple shots, and then one
Grip.
more
Whoa.
headshot shot. No flinching, no
That's
panic.
crazy.
Suspect down. He's even holding the rifle when he radios it in. That was a good angle, but let's see it from that officer's perspective.
Is that you, Jay? Is that you?
Hey, we gotta push in, dude.
Bro, this year's something else. Yeah, this year's been crazy. It's been lit, though. It's been fun. Like, summer 2025, people are saying it's going to be peak for some reason. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like, yeah, it is going to be like a peak summer. GTA 6 coming next year, yeah, I know. I plan on playing it.
3 shots, then a dead check.
Spending like 120 bucks with like taxes, like, because like taxes too. I plan on playing it and then giving up after like a week. You know? Like it's funny.
How to check his corner properly. The officer doesn't even react like he just saved a bunch of lives. He just keeps doing his job. Acquires target, keeps his sight steady, and calls it in with one hand while still covering the suspect. This officer looks like he's done it a million times and is prepping for the next one. As you would guess, no one was killed or injured after that moment. Police also say that the only reason
Okie dokie, I
casualty is
do want to...
I guess when it jams, he decides,
I'll expand storage real quick.
Right into Officer Badass. And as of right now,
I'm gonna have to go back into the Nether. The Nether.
none of those people had anything to do
Jesus is coming back before GTA 6. Who knows?
Let's talk about one of the worst
Crazy.
we've possibly ever seen on this channel. Dude just got handed 100.
Alright, well, time to go to the Nether.
That's kind of life for what he did. Let's go back to
Because I need more quartz, because I need more levels, you know? You know what I mean. I need blocks.
During a snowstorm, keeping her there to freeze to death. Freezing, bleeding out, and completely alone. And then, keeping up his psychopathic behavior, he grabs their 23-month-old daughter and starts walking down the road. That's right, in the middle of the snowstorm. Luckily, a snowplow driver sees this psychopath.
Being for real, Jesus is coming. Sometime. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Maybe before GTA 6, maybe after GTA 6. Like, trust me though, I feel like GTA 6 is like, release would be like, Jesus' return would probably be foreshadowed because of GTA 6's release. You know? I feel like Jesus isn't as popular as GTA 6. Like, once it's, like a week before release, I'd say. Like, I know for, like, the entire month of May next year, like, people are just gonna be, like, doing TikToks just like, Day 1 of May, no, I feel like at the start of next year, there's gonna be, like, a big trend where it's like, Day 1 of waiting for GTA 6, and they're just, like, doing some stupid things in, like, suits. Sort of like, Minions. They showed up in a bunch of suits. Day 2 of waiting for GTA 6. And then when it gets delayed, like, when it, like, if it, like, does get delayed, like, they'll just have, like, a mental breakdown. Oh, I saw this dash cam video.
The would-be killer who was carrying the toddler was paralyzed in the shootout.
That's crazy.
Now, what about the pregnant wife with a bullet hole in her head in front of the house, freezing to death? Everybody knows who the guy is now, so they go to the house to see if anything else happened.
This looks like a gun.
They found her barely alive in the
It's a naturally formed gun. That's crazy.
somehow survived, but unfortunately, the baby she was pregnant with does not. She spends weeks in the hospital, loses part of her toe to frostbite, gets a permanent guns in her head, and then
Day
relearn
one,
how to speak and move. This wasn't
trillion
just
of waiting for
murder.
GTA 6. That's crazy.
Cold-blooded. He shot her, walked off with the daughter like
Imagine how funny it would be if like GTA 6 gets delayed and keeps getting delayed and doesn't come out until like I'd say like 2197. That'd be funny.
blames it on mental illness. Says he never
It's like,
did
oh
that.
my god, bro.
And then he asks for home confinement because he's not a threat to anyone.
Go away.
Your existence is offensive. You belong
Stupid.
under the jail. Thank God the jury wasn't buying it. He was sentenced 100 years. No parole, no sympathy, no second chances. This ex-wife stood tall in court, holding to his face. That's my daughter, not yours. Calls him scum, and then she says flat out to him, you didn't
200
win.
pumpkin,
Right,
exactly.
you didn't win. Good riddance. Let's move on to the next story before I throw my monitor across the room. Vancouver, Washington, May 7th, 2025. Yes, we're finally to the story where Deputy goes Michael Myers on something. So it's just before 11 p.m. in Clark County, Washington. Deputies respond to a motor vehicle accident where a guy had managed to plow into two parked cars. He then gives the cops the classic line of, my life is over. And I ran cars. And no, I do not. But my life is over. I wouldn't even go that far. Now, normally that's just the beginning of a paperwork party and maybe a lost job. I don't know if you could tell there without them doing field sobriety tests. He is hacking him, so yes, you're probably going to lose your CDL.
Oh, there's a bastion, dude. Oh, I really want to explore it. I really do want to explore it. Let's see, what one is that? That looks like stables. Okay, it's not going to be that good a loot. I really want to explore it.
Washington State Patrol wait station. They go there because they need to do a breathalyzer test. Because Clark County doesn't have one of those for some reason. Moving on. Here's where shit gets weird.
I think I might be able to explore it. I have to like go on the like thing up here. You gotta stretch all the way over to here. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, indeed, don't worry.
If you cooperate, I'll take the cuffs off. What? I'll take your handcuffs and you take it on that bench there, okay? I'm gonna take
Alright, spladoosh. Yeah, that's stables. That one looks weird though.
After the guy already said his life is over. That's called foreshadowing also. Kids. That's a red flag. Again, they threats like it's time to restrain them again. Talk to him, will you? It doesn't really matter if he promises the Almighty. They shouldn't be out of cuffs making threats to you or anyone. Then he starts saying things like, you don't know who you're dealing with. Maybe I'll make it through the night. I'm a dead man. I'm no psychologist, but that's not normally how healthy conversations go, especially with the cops while you're under arrest. Deputy, who's being super chill about this situation, tries to calm the guy down. Tells him this isn't them. Squirrel reassures him, even tries to get him to call a lawyer. Offers him the support line. Like he's refusing to help. Then the real insane part, if you haven't gotten there already, here's what the guy says. I think we're past red flag 2. That's like red flag 16 at this point. The deputy finally says, okay, enough of this shit. You're going back into handcuffs. The deputy tells him to turn around. That's what lifts the switch on this dude. Why are you saying anything about that? I don't know. Okay, so I'm saying that turn around face away. Are you sure? Yeah, turn around face away. Sure? Our suspect that was going half psycho goes full psycho, tries to take the officer's service weapon. Not the funny kind of take the officer's service weapon like you do with the little T-Rex grabby toy. Okay, we're going full
With the grabby toy.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I want. They fall on the floor and the body camera cuts out during the suspect. When it comes back on, the suspect is on the ground, bleeding out and handcuffed once again. The officer, visibly shaken, cuts the guy's hoodie off and it reveals he's a dozen stab wounds. Yeah, you heard that. The cop stabbed him multiple times. He whipped out a knife and Swiss cheesed this guy mid-fight during the DUI process. Like I said at the first of the video, how often does that show up on body cam? I think I've only seen it one other time. Do you think that was excessive? I don't think so. The suspect was trying to take his gun. That's deadly force.
Precisely.
There wasn't anyone to help him get the guy under control. Yeah, EMS arrives, does what they can, but the dude had too many holes in him and bled out. It makes sense if you were able to see this uncensored. Swiss cheese. This isn't the first time I've seen this. One of my instructors.
Ooh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous.
I can't even find my own damn video on that. I'm pretty sure I did one in the past. It's too old for this shit. Anyways, that's all I've got for you fine people today. Comment below and let me know what you thought of these stories. If you want to help support the channel, head on over to donutoperator.com.
Got the best seat ever, bro. That's crazy. What is it?
Pepperbox at pepperbox.tv. Or check out my vlog channel, Operation Donut. Until next time, please have a fantastic day. I got a candy whacker.
Ooh, W. I need lava. Why do you got the original text card? I don't know, I felt like it. Because I'm doing some classic survival, I felt like why not use some classic nostalgia, you know? Actually, to be fair, I don't need the obsidian.
This one has bullets flying, hostages escaping, and a mother defending her home. Before we get into the shooting, I wanted to ask you a question real quick.
Hello, is anybody in here?
For this video may be able to help you. That's right.
Nobody in here. Okay, okay.
Yes, the United States might be going to war soon with one of those countries that has a lot of oil. I mean, a
Oh,
country
dear.
that needs democracy. That means gas prices are rising, and you're just going to go further into debt. PDS Debt has customized options for anyone struggling with credit
Hello?
card debt, personal
Oh,
loans,
oh,
collections,
you.
or even medical
Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. That's kind of dangerous if I did that.
monthly payment. Anyone with $10,000
Oh, heavens, dude. Can you just fall in the lava, please? It'd be funny.
credit score required. PDS Debt is the
Let me...
top-rated
Jeez, stupid game.
ratings in the Better Business Bureau. Right now, you can go
Have a good nether spawn.
donut.
Nah, this was like a few hundred blocks away, dude. Ooh, a shovel. I'm scared, cause like... You stay over there. That's the wall. You stay over there. I'll get ice on you. Cause I'm dripping right now. It's crazy, isn't it? I got that ice on me. I'm dripping. Dude, they really need to do something with like ice and like have it like dripping, like related. Like, you know, like I got so much ice on me, I'm dripping, dude. Imagine getting arrested by ice and just saying I got so much ice on me, bro, I'm dripping. Imagine how funny that would be. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Really funny. That'd be really funny. You can burn. I want you to burn a little longer. You can also burn. You need to burn. You need to burn. Jeez. Water bucket. Release. Oh, there's a baby piglin. I'm gonna kill it. I'll say that when they come get you. That's crazy. You know, skull emoji. You know? I really want to play with keep inventory on, but at the same time I want to earn achievements. Oof. Is there any chests? Any more chests? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Alright, well that's this layer done. Next layer. Cause that's beautiful. You didn't, no, you can't be angry at me. I did nothing wrong. Oh, there's a stupid enderman, dude. Ender tinkle somewhere. Oh dear. No!
never know what you're gonna get. Hey, no plate. Oh, I'm shot. That's how it goes sometimes. If that cop is being an ass, he's traffic stop. Sometimes in the back of his mind, he's thinking, what if I get shot? Unless they're a state trooper, they're just always asking. Joking. I'm gonna get pulled over so much that it's audio now. Rats are stupid. All right, let's keep going. Continuing on, the officer is struck. He returns fire. Only to see this
Oh my
sunset
god,
and
dude.
by a fucking U-Haul truck. God said, not today.
I
Our
want-
U-Haul be doing work.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Duplicated.
After the officer returns
Now then, if I
fire,
set this
what happened?
to peaceful,
After he was shot 3 times, he keeps chasing down the suspect.
play. Hold jump, hold jump, hold jump, hold jump. Dude, come on. It's somewhat working. It was somewhat working. It was somewhat working. Come on! It was somewhat working. Give me a second. Give me a second, everyone. Give me a second. It was somewhat working. Wait, no, don't delete that one. That's the original. Alright, then I gotta set this one to peaceful. Let him cook, exactly. No cheats. Just screwing around. Let's see, how low can I go before I die? Okay, it's actually, like, not... It's really low. It's really low. Okay. It's really low. That's going to be impossible. So I need to... I know what to do. I know what to do.
Sparks, Nevada looks like it has some really cool people there. Half the neighborhood comes out to assist the officer. This is almost like that one video I did where there was a barricaded suspect and the entire neighborhood came out with guns to shoot at the suspect and help the officer.
Alright. Jump, 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 hold jump, hold jump, hold jump, hold jump, hold jump.
Not long after this,
Rise out the water. Same thing. You're kidding me? You're not rising. Dude, I should be out of the lava right now. What? Hearing is your stuff falling in the lava after you die. I know it sucks. Why wasn't I rising out the lava? That's weird. Like, that's so weird.
There's a guy in your house with a gun.
what you didn't hear from this call is another reason why you shouldn't f around with these systems that are supposed to...
No! I need to... No. Go back. Oh, man. I don't think it'll... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it'll work without being on peaceful. Precisely, yeah. It won't work without being on peaceful.
Someone barges into this mother's home. Her son is there in the home. She has a knife in her hand. So what does she do? She stabs the fucking guy. After getting a little poke, he said, "No, I don't think I should stick around here." In the 911 call, you can hear the suspect ask the mother, "Did you shoot me?" No, you retard. She stabbed you. I've been shot. This lady went
Save changes.
Mama bear on this lady's box. Here we have a little bit of footage of the aftermath.
With Spider Jockey. Come on. Float. Wait. I'm thinking outside the box. I should have put my helmet on. Come on. Dude, there's no way I'm not floating. Oh, what? What? Oh my god! Oh! I'm a survivor! Oh! Alright, well. Clutch. W indeed. Alright.
So we have a critical incident that's going on.
Save changes. Now I gotta get rid of all these other ones.
Where are you headed to? Okay. What I need you to do, can you go inside your house and shelter in place?
Multi-select worlds.
Let's get this family out of here. And we need them for protection. So to get more information.
That's the original one.
A green moment in that woman's life. Obviously, the officers didn't see the suspect in the back, but they felt a little weird about it. You know, just one of those gut feelings. They searched her house and decided to check on her again. Make sure the suspect wasn't inside of her house. When they got to the house and knocked on the door, they saw her crawling around on the ground. Yeah. Well, please.
Oh my god, dude. From now on, every time I enter the Nether, I'm going on peaceful mode. I don't care.
Hey, there's an older W fan in this house.
It scares me because of that. I could handle the piglins. Like, this is why I don't like stables. Because the stupid hoglins are stupid. They're doo-doo. They're like, they shouldn't have added them. Like, there was no point really adding them. Come on. There has to be more chests, bro. This is crazy, dude. But this is like the equivalent of like skull emoji, dude. Oh heavens. Wasn't there a chest over here? There was. No, there was. Oh, there it is. Golden carrots. Eh. I don't know. I think I've gotten like everything good. Oh my god, dude. I legit just got flashbacks from like 2 minutes ago. Everyone has backups of their world anyway, so I don't see why it matters. It's a punch, punch.
They were able to drag the officer away to safety, but not without more of the officers being hit. Again, an officer was saved by his death when it stopped a bullet. One of the officers even had his ear pro shot off. We've come to know it as the magic bullet theory. But wait, there's more. When the suspect
Alright, see you, dude. Thanks for joining. Peace out, man. Take care.
Homeowner was able to hide in their bathroom and call 911. It's really surprising me that not a lot of these people have guns handy in their house.
Cause I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right in the eye of me. I think I did a lot of my heart. There's a way in the yard. Show me how I like to know. And I tell you, baby, it was easy coming back to you once I figured it out. Whoa, no, you're gonna be. Whoa, whoa, but anyone on the side of me. And now it's in this moment. I will make it to a reflection. To I give a mirror. Whoa, mommy,
Believe it or not, the guy who has been trying to murder police officers and civilians all day, missing his shots by near centimeters and hitting others with bullets doesn't respond. I feel like this is one of those things where you should treat it like warfare, where you just toss in a couple of frags and then bulldoze the place over. Problem solved. Problem stays solved. Rangers lead the way. Honey Badger FTW. So SWAT does what SWAT does, and they go in and get him.
Cause I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right over me. But I can see the side of my heart. It's strange to me. Show me what I like now. And I tell you, baby, it was easy. Coming back to you once I figured it out. You were right, you know. Just like about me, right?
decided to try and kill them instead. What do you think about this incident? Let me know in the comments below. Should officers have waited a little bit longer, given him a little bit more time, been more patient, or was this just always how it was going to end? The game was rigged from the start. Help support the channel. Go watch my vlog channel, Operation Donut. Follow the unsubscribed podcast. Go to donutoperator.com. Super sweet merch. Follow me on any social media platform. And until next time, please have a fantastic day. Whacker.
Perfect.
Okay. You were just brushing off your last word now.
Yeah, that was pretty awkward. Hey, I need a photo for the school blog. Is that okay?
Get on with it, please.
Just wanted a photo for the cake.
Oh.
It was the shoes. I swear, they were all new ones.
I'm getting off. Peace.